Welcome my dears, grade 2. Our revision today is about the clock. So we use the clock to measure the time. In this clock we have numbers from 1 to 12. It's hours. We have also shorthand. Shorthand it's 4 hours. And we have longhand. Longhand it's 4 minutes. The move of the shorthand it's from number to number, but the move of the longhand it's each minute. When the longhand move from number to number, it take 5 minutes. So it will be 5, 10, 15. Can you skip count by 5? Yes. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. The longhand take 1 hour. 1 hour equal 60 minutes. We divide this clock into 2 parts. The first part it passed like this, and the second part is 2. We have here, or in grade 2, we have 4 positions. The longhand, when it stands in 12, it's called clock. When the longhand stands in 3, it's called quarter past. When the longhand it's for minutes or hours? Yes, it's for minutes. When the longhand stands in number 6, it's called half past. When the longhand stands in number 9, it's called quarter to. Longhand stand on 12, it's a clock. When stand in 5, in 1, it's 5 past. 10 past, quarter past, 20 past, 25 past, half past. We will move to 2. It will be 25 to and 22, quarter to, 10 to, and 5 to. We have 2 kinds of the clock, the analog and digital. The analog clock, it has 2 hands and number like this. Okay, but the digital clock, it has numbers only. Here we have minute or hour. Yes, here we have minutes, and here we have hours by the shorthand. So how I can read this clock? By analog clock, we see first what? Yes, the longhand. The longhand, it stands on number 6. So it's called half past. Half past what? Shorthand tell me. 2 and 3. We use number after. Yes. Past, number after. It half past. Half past what? Half past 2. Digital. When it is the longhand stand in number 6, you know that it takes 30 minutes. Or we will calculate from the 12. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. The minute, it will be 30, and the hours, it's 2. Here's the minute, and here's the hours. Let's solve some exercise. In the first exercise, he wants to convert from analog clock to digital clock. Here we have the longhand from 6 and the shorthand between 1 and 2. We will choose 1 or 2. Yes, it's 1. In the minutes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. In minutes, we put 30. In hours, we put 1 or 2. We will put number 1. In the minutes, the longhand stand in number 6, so it will be 30 minutes, and it will, the shorthand between 5 and 4 So it's 5 or 4? It's 4, the number before, yes. Here, the long hand stand in number 6 and the short hand between 9 and 10. We put here minutes or hours? Here minutes. How many minutes? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So we will put 30 in minutes and hours, 9 or 10, the number before. It's 9, so it's 9 in hours and 30 in minutes. Let's solve it exercise. The long hand first stand on 3. 3, it's mean how many minutes? 5, 10, 15. 15 minutes. And hours, it's 1. The second one, minutes and hour. Can you calculate the minutes? The long hand stand on number 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and 45. So we will put here in the minutes 45. And in hours, between 3 and 4, we will put 3 in the digital. So 3 and 4, 3 hours, 45 minutes. The long hand first stands on 3. How many minutes? 5, 10, 15. So we will put 15 minutes. And hours, 9 or 10, the number before. So we will put 9 hours and 15 minutes. Okay. Clock by word. First we see the long hand or short hand. Yes, first we see the long hand. The long hand stand on number 6. When it stand in number 6, it's called quarter or half. Yes, it's half. Half what? Half past. Half past what? The short hand tell me. Half past 1. It's half past 1. The second exercise, we see first the long hand. The long hand stand on number what? Number 6. So it's called quarter or half? Yes, it's half. Half past. Half past what? The short hand tell me. Half past 4 or 5? Yes, 4. It's half past 4. This exercise, the long hand first. The long hand stand on number what? Yes, number 6. It's half past. Half past, the short hand tell me. Half past what? Half past 9. This exercise, the long hand first. It's for minute or hour long hand? Yes, it's for minute. It's quarter or half? Quarter. 2 or past? It's past. It's quarter past. Quarter past what? It's quarter past 1. Short hand tell me it's 1. This exercise, my lovely exercise, okay, it's what? It's the long hand tell me. You stand on number 9. It's quarter past or 2? It's quarter to. Quarter to what? Quarter to 3 or 4? When I said 2 in the analog clock, so I use the number before or the number after. Do you remember? When I said 2 in the analog clock, I said the number after. So don't choose 3. It will be quarter to. Quarter to what? I said 2, so it's a quarter to 4. In this exercise, the long hand first. The long hand stands on number 3. It will be quarter or half, quarter to or quarter past. Yes, stands on 3. It's a quarter past. Quarter past, I said past, not said 2. So it's a quarter past what? Number before or after? Yes, it's before. So it's quarter past what? Quarter past 9. Okay, thank you.